All right, guys, it's time for this week's Pictures of the Week. They're being brought to you by Flowers Garden Center and Deer Processing. You guys can find them at 4550 Eatons Creek Road over in Nashville, Tennessee. It won't be very long. They're going to be getting those knives sharpened up, getting ready for deer season. Go down there and get the finest sausage sticks you have ever put in your mouth, and be sure to tell them thank you. All right, our first picture here. This is the Kirby family. Y'all might recognize Richard there on the side. Him and the entire family actually went down and visited our friends at Caney Fork Outdoors, the Martin family, and went down and kayaked the Caney Fork River this past week. So they had a great time. Just so you know, guys, you can go down there and have a ball. You don't have to fish if you don't want. You can just float, eat lunch, and go on with your family and do that. Our next picture here, this is Destiny McCardle. And this is a nice bass she caught on Old Hickory Lake the other night while fishing with her boyfriend, Stephen Jones. Stephen's an old buddy of mine, and he sent me this. We appreciate that, Stephen. And our next picture here, now these next two pictures are going to be the same guy, and this is a neat story here. This first picture here, this is Michael Fetty, and this is a nice bass that he caught out of Dale Hollow Lake. It's a 5.8-pound bass. Now wait till you see what came on the next cast, guys. Very next cast, this is Michael holding a 24 3/4 inch long, 10-pound, 6-ounce Dale Hollow largemouth. Two casts in a row, 15 pounds of bass. It don't get much better than that, guys. Congratulations on that, Michael, and we appreciate you sharing those with us. Y'all can send your pictures to us here at 474 James Robertson Parkway, or get them to me on Facebook or at the email there on the screen, and we'll share them with you here on the show just as soon as we can.
And out of a kayak.
Out of the kayak. And you know, that's what he focuses on. Now, he's just an all-around fisherman just like we are. He's a kayak fisherman.
And that is growing so fast.
And it's a growing sport.
Yes,
and hey, these kayak guys, what it is, they're getting to water we can't get to.
That's right.
You know, a lot of your big boats can't get to it, and especially certain times of year, they're getting in there on fish.
And I mean, they can finesse fish right in those spots.
Yeah, they can just sit right in on top of them.
They sure can.
So, yeah, that's a growing sport, and we were actually out doing some of that this past week. Roger and I were out with Randall Haley and Richard, and did a kayak show. So looking forward to sharing that in a few weeks with you. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go back over to Atoka, Tennessee, and check out the second half of the Cops and Bobbers event.
Yeah, Mr. Andrews will show you. There you go. Your left hand. And you knock it in between those two right there.
See that big old teeth they got?
That's very sour.
What, you got a turkey fan? Oh, you fanning it because you're hot, aren't you? Have you caught anything?
No.
Hadn't caught nothing yet?
No, because we don't have no worms.
You don't have no worms? Tucker catch that one?
Ooh, that's a good one. Nothing's on to me.
In certain spots. Hold it up, Tuck. Let's see what you got.
It's dirty now.
You know what?
Catfish, did you save it or did you throw it back?
I got it.
Throwed it back.
Did you catch a big one?
You say
You
yes,
did?
sir.
How big was it? Show me how big it was. Oh, he was bigger than that, wasn't he?
Look at that. That's awesome. You big gorilla.
Give me the old fish fly.
Okay. Hey, y'all tell me how many y'all caught. How many? You caught 5. Who caught the biggest?
6.
Who caught the biggest one?
Me.
How big was it?
Huge. Just about this feet long.
It was.
Hey, the biggest fish equals 2,000 points.
2,000 points.
Yes, that's how big I caught. I caught it a kingfish of all fish.
Really?
Yes, it is a fighter.
Oh.
Really? Really? Yeah. Really?
Keep reeling.
Keep reeling.
Uh-oh, that's a good one.
See it out there?
See it, Camo? He's going, mate. Whoa, right coming over here, Camo. Oh my gosh. Keep reeling. Keep going. He don't have to get okay, he's gonna run when that thing comes out of there.
Is that his first fish? It is.
Keep on reeling. Get up to the bank here.
Put a little muscle in it.
Oh, he done. Get it? Big one.
You said this is his first one? Yeah. Oh, wow. Good. Oh, my goodness.
That's his first fish.
That's the biggest one.
Too cool. Your first fish? Is that your first fish? Here. What's your name right here? Blake.
Blake got a wad there.
You mopped up today, son. I'm gonna tell you.
What'd you catch him on?
Worm and stick bait.
Worm and stick bait. How many you got there?
I didn't count.
You get tired
It
holding
looked
them
like they're
up.
hard to hold up, didn't it?
Good thing there's no limit on those. Thank all the sponsors, but again, I thank y'all for coming. When he's done, I'm gonna draw names for the big prize. You're gonna pick out the big prize, then everybody will be able to get one of these.
So my name's Tony Rudolph. I'm the chief of Atoka Police. First, let me welcome you and say thank you for coming. I know it's hot, but let me say a special thank you to those who actually made this possible for us, because today's event cost us 0 dimes. And first and foremost, I want to thank Jake and Pete Arender. Where you at? Raise your hand. There you go. So Pete, they did all the legwork, all the prizes, going to the stores, talking to our sponsors, everybody. And there were some sponsors that came out of the woodwork because they believe in this event too. So if you get an opportunity, definitely patronize these businesses and shop local. Professional Construction Solutions, Green Water Fishing Farm. We put 600 pounds of catfish out there into the pond just for you to be able to fish. So if you don't catch them all now, you know where the pond's at. Maybe you can catch them at a later date. There's actually one albino in there, so you catch him, that's going to be pretty special. Bucon, Hey Dads, Admiral Custom Roofing, WW Home Builders, Jim's Towing, Stephanie Arender with Cry Life, who actually brought us donuts this morning as an extra bonus. Casey Colbert, attorney at law, Sanders Construction, Glen Springs Lake Store. I saw you out here already. T-County FOP, all the law enforcement agencies you see before you, the town of Atoka, Rex and crew for bringing us in on the tractor, because that would have been a nice little walk. So I want to just say thank you to all of them and thank you for being here.
Bubba, it's a pretty good deal today, man.
Good turnout. I think we had 170-something kids show up.
170-something. I know.
Quite a few adults there with them. It was a lot of people here. A lot of kids, first fish they've ever caught was today.
Several.
Yeah.
I know. I think I got at least 3 the first fish they ever caught, and I mean, and 2 of them was about as big as the kid was.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I gotta stand by the ugly guy so mine look better.
Everybody say peanut butter one time. 1, 2, 3.
Well, there was no shortage of smiles there, guys.
Exactly what I was fixing to say.
What an event. I mean,
was
that
fun.
is fantastic. I can't encourage people enough that are in that area to get involved with that, because that's a good one right there, guys. I'm so glad y'all went down and covered that, and you got involved with it like you did, Roger. I mean,
I enjoyed every
That's
minute of it.
great. We're going to be looking forward to that one again next year. And I know every one of them are too.
When you go do stuff like
It
that.
does.
When you see those
it makes you
kids
feel
like
good
that.
just to watch them doing it, you know? That's fantastic.
Yep, them kids really enjoyed it.
They do. Well, guys, let's get ready to go over and do this week's product of the week. This week's product of the week is being sponsored by our friends over at Caney Fork Outdoors. You guys can find them at cfoutdoors.com or get off I-40 at the Center Hill Dam exit. Go down to the bottom of the hill and take a right. You'll find them at the Big Rock Market. They can get you set up and put out on the beautiful Caney Fork River. Take care of all your kayaking needs. All right, guys. Roger is holding over here for us this week's product of the week. Roger, what do you got there?
I got a Reveal Extra made by Tacticam.
Now, these reveals, this is they're new to me. You know, it's not a brand new product, but you know, they've been around just a little bit. But I got some of these myself. Now, this past week, I went out and set up 4 of them on Monday, and I got to say this. Now, you know, I'm not ready to speak about longevity or anything yet, but there's some things I can say. That camera sets up easier than any camera I've set up.
It does.
Hands down, 100%, and I had them all working within minutes. They were sending me pictures within minutes. Got them put out on the farm. They, you know, took pictures, you know, immediately. All 4 cameras working great. So I've been very pleased using these. Now, where's the best place to go get them at right now, Roger?
Right now, I think just about every store in the country's out of them. You can go to the Reveal.com and they got a list of stores.
That's probably the best way to go.
Yep.
Now, I will say Vincent Lanning, our buddy Vincent over at Birdine, is going to be a Reveal dealer. Now, he does not have them yet, but it's coming, isn't
They
that right?
should get to him, I would say, next week or the beginning of the week.
That's great. So,
after.
guys, be ready to start looking at Birdine here coming up. You're going to be able to go down there and get them from Vincent and say hi to him and all his crew. Well, look, we're going to get ready to take another quick break, and when we come back, we're going to open the phone lines for you, and we'll have some more Southern Woods and Waters.